Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, I am in Qingzhou, about an hour south of Taiwan, and once again, during the train ride into Qingzhou, it dawned on me how many things I could do on the train that I can't do if I'm driving in my car. Number one, the train ride itself is almost like a speed dating event, right? I sometimes refer to situations like these as 8 billion person speed dating events, right? It definitely does not work on a car, right? I guess you could carpool, but to the extent you could do that, right? Other than that, it's a very lonely experience. Uh, I can. I was writing an AI for the game of Century Spice Road. My second attempt at that game. I wrote one 2 years ago. Wasn't very impressive. I have a new idea, and I got to sightsee a little bit, and also it just everything's at a slower pace of life. Also, the uncertainty involved in driving. I can't think of one other device besides my car that is better at generating uncertainty than anything else in the world, right? Every time I get behind the wheel, I never know if I'm going to have a flat tire. I never know if I might get involved in road rage. I never know if I'm going to get into a minor fender bender. And give you an idea of how much uncertainty we're talking about. Sometimes when I need to go to an important event like a job interview, or like last year when my friend at church set me up on that blind date, which I paid him good money to do, I show up 2-3 hours early before the event because I worry that I might end up getting a flat tire on the way there. I still want to have that blind date, even if I end up in a car accident, right? A minor one that I can walk with. Obviously, if I need to go to the hospital, I need to go to the hospital. But if we're talking about minor car damage, I don't want that to prevent me from going on my date. And I like I said, and also the other day my car finally died. Now, granted, I know cars don't last forever, but who knows when they're gonna die, right? And it just generates a lot of uncertainty. It's kind of like you're playing chess, but every 10th move, you make a blunder of some sort, right? Your chessboard plays for you randomly, a random move, right? That's the best analogy I can think of. Just a lot of uncertainty, and when I go on a date and I have to take a subway ride, I might give myself an extra 20-30 minutes at best, right? Not hours and hours and hours, right? Even if I'm going on a date with Mary Curry and I got to take a subway ride there, I might give myself an extra 30 minutes at best, right? So very, very different concept than a car, right? Just so much uncertainty. Uh, and you know it's crazy because I teach at a community college. I got students who are 16, 17, 18 years old. They can't wait to drive a car, and they're like, I can't wait to be free when I can drive a car. Yeah, you call that freedom? Having a random number generator decide whether or not he's going to mess up your first dates, your job interviews, having an uncertain expense. I mean, you got to pay it, but you don't know when you got to pay it, right? You call that freedom? I just think that's kind of funny in its own right. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.